Hi, it's Laura Morley here from Toddler Talk NZ, helping you to enjoy the parenting journey with your toddler. And today we've got another question from a parent, and she writes, "Hi Laura, thanks so much for your toilet training seminar the other night. I just wanted to ask you about night training. Have you got any ideas for how I can toilet train my 5-year-old for night? Thanks so much for your help. Bye." Okay, great question, and one that I think is going to be relevant for so many parents. How do we encourage our child to night train? Well, I would say the first thing is that you want to encourage your child to drink lots of water during the day. Because there are a lot of our children who are night training, you tend to find that a lot of them will drink more in the afternoon, and they're not drinking a lot during the day, and they're holding on, and they're not going regularly in terms of wheeze and poos during the day. So a really good idea is to encourage your child to drink lots of fluid and have lots of fibre, and so they're becoming really regular during the day and they're having lots of opportunities to eliminate during the day rather than holding on, drinking lots just before bed. So that brings me to my second point. If you're still giving your child a bottle of milk at night before they go to sleep, the best thing to do is to take away any fluid that's in their bedroom and to get them into a habit of having milk or fluids at another time of the day rather than just before they go to sleep. What you want to do from about dinner time onwards is begin to reduce the amount of fluids that your child's receiving, so they'll have an opportunity to eliminate as much as they can out of their bladder before they go to sleep. The next thing to do is, instead of thinking about sticker charts for staying dry at night, it's very difficult for a child who's actually wetting the bed at night to develop a new habit when they're actually sleeping, and really the incentive of a sticker isn't really going to be something that's going to really help them to be able to change that particular habit. So instead of rewarding for something that they are doing in their sleep, why not reward for what they're doing when they're awake? So what you can do is give them some kind of incentive and some kind of reward system for every time they wake up. The first thing they do is go to the toilet. So even if now you're feeling like, day training's gone really well and you've got it really well established and you want to encourage night training and they are still having a lot of wet nappies, encourage them as soon as they wake up to use the potty or the toilet, and you might want to put a potty in their bedroom just in case. And that really helps them to be able to get into the habit of, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and my body wakes me up, that means I need to go to the toilet. So make sure you have a night light out as well, especially if they're scared of the dark. The third thing is to give them an experience of having wet close to their body. What we do a lot of times is we have our kids in some kind of night nappy which locks all the moisture away, and it doesn't give our kids that feeling of waking up wet in the morning or waking up wet in the middle of the night, and we really want to give them incentive to do something about it. If you feel that your child is getting closer to night training because they're starting to have more dry nappies when they wake up in the morning, then it's a lovely idea, if you really want to encourage that process, by putting a piece of underwear first and then putting a night nappy on over the top, and then they're going to have that feeling of wet close to their skin, and they're going to start to associate that with feeling uncomfortable and wanting to do something about it. Then when you're at that point, what you can do is set up their bed, and you want to have some kind of mattress, duvet and pillow protector, and that's where I really like brolly sheets because they have a real range. This one here is one that I've been using with my son for many years, and I have a part here that tucks into his mattress, and then this part here goes over the top of the mattress. Now I personally like using a king single on a single bed because I find it bigger and it has a wider area, so if my child moves around a lot at night then they can still have a protector. And this is my just in case save the mattress kind of protector. And also, if they wake up in the middle of the night, it's a really good idea, and they're all wet, is to take them to the toilet and see if they've got anything more in there, get them changed, and then put a new one of these brolly sheets on. And it just means that there's not as much washing if you can try and use one of these instead of having to wash all of your child's bedding. And that's why I also really like the brolly sheets, duvet protector and pillow protector, because it just means that in the middle of the night you can do a quick change and you're not stressing in the morning about having too much washing as much bedding as you would if you didn't have any of these protectors. So I hope you found these ideas useful. If you want to find more ideas, jump on my blog at toddlertalk.co.nz and I'll have some more really great ideas to help you with night training.